The angel who shone brighter than all creation? The one whose beauty made even the stars seem dim? Whose voice commanded the choirs? Whose voice commanded the choirs of heaven? What if I told you? Before anything else existed, before the galaxies, before time itself, there was one angel, greater than all the rest. His name was Lucifer. Before the universe stretched across endless space, before the sun burned, before the earth took form, there was only God. And in His divine will, He created the first of all beings. Not man, not the stars, not even the heavens, but an angel, Lucifer. He was not ordinary. He was not like the others that would come later. He was perfect. Perfect in wisdom. Perfect in beauty. Perfect in purpose. Imagine a being formed not from dust, but from light itself. His body shimmered with brilliance. Precious stones adorned him. Sapphire, emerald, ruby, reflecting the glory of heaven. His wings stretched wide, radiating fire and gold. And when he moved, it was like music. Because Lucifer wasn't just beautiful. He was music. Lucifer stood closest to the throne of God. Not behind. Not far away. But near the very presence of the Most High. He was the anointed cherub, chosen above all angels. And he had a role no other could fulfill. He led the worship of heaven. When he lifted his voice, millions of angels followed. When he moved, the heavens echoed with praise. Every note he sang, every sound he made, was in perfect harmony with God's glory. The angels looked to him. They honored him. Some even say, they admired him too much. Because among all created beings, Lucifer shone the brightest. But then, something changed. Not in heaven, but within him. It started as a whisper. A thought so small, it almost went unnoticed. Why do I serve when I am this powerful? Why do I bow when I shine like this? He began to look at himself, instead of the one who created him. And the more he looked, the more he believed that he deserved more. Not just honor, but the throne. I will ascend above the heavens. I will raise my throne above the stars. I will be like the Most High. Pride had entered perfection. High voltage. Lucifer was no longer content. And he didn't fall alone. He spoke to other angels, persuaded them, deceived them, promising them something greater. Freedom, power, a new kingdom. And many believed him. 1/3 of heaven's angels turned. A rebellion. In the very presence of God. But heaven does not tremble. God does not lose control. And so, war broke out. Not a war of uncertainty, but a war of justice. Light against rebellion. Truth against pride. And Lucifer, the most beautiful of all angels, became the enemy of heaven. In a moment that shook creation, Lucifer was cast down. No longer radiant. No longer honored. He fell. From heaven to darkness. The morning star became the fallen one. His name changed. His purpose twisted. Lucifer became Satan. The adversary. The deceiver. The one who once led worship now spreads rebellion. This story isn't just about an angel. It's about a warning. Because Lucifer didn't fall because he was weak. He fell because he was proud. He had everything. And still wanted more. He was closest to God. And still turned away. If pride could destroy the most perfect angel, what could it do to us? So next time you look at the stars, remember, there was once a being brighter than all of them. A being who stood in the presence of God. And lost it all. Not because of war. But because of a single thought. I deserve more. If this story opened your eyes, subscribe for more deep, powerful mysteries of heaven, angels, and hidden truths. And tell me in the comments. Do you think Lucifer was truly the first angel? Or the greatest warning ever given?